This will be a second down and 6. Out of the shotgun, it's Penix. He's got this to Bijan Robinson. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. They get 18 on the pitch and catch. It's good for a Falcon first down.
First and 10.
So in regards to being used in the passing game, there's really two types of backs in this league. There's the check down back. He's able to just take the short gains and try to pick up more yards after catch. And then there's the back that can be used as a weapon. Man, when you got a guy like that in your passing game, it is a handful for defenses.
And he'll be met in the backfield and drop behind the line of scrimmage.
When you can get this level of run support out of your secondary, Mike, man, what an advantage for any defense. This defensive back clearly reads run, gets off his block, and he's able to take down the back for a loss of yards.
Now Penix to throw on second down. That's into the hands of Olamide Zaccheaus. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
Just take what the defense is giving you. You can stay ahead of the chains and just take these easy pitch and catch throws underneath, hitch routes, quick game. Now it puts you in a lot more favorable down and distances to eventually attack this defense a little bit more downfield.
On third down, Penix. That's complete. He's got it to London. 16-yard pickup on that one. First down, Atlanta.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. Think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often, so that might be his first target. I don't think it's going to be his last.
And they'll run out of the gun. Here comes Robinson. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. That's a gain of 11, and they'll move the chains with another first down.
First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
They'll go again with Robinson. He'll be brought down inside the 25. Tackled there by Trenton Simpson.
A gain of 2 brings up second and 8 at the 24-yard line.
Second down and 8. Penix now off the bootleg. And that ball led him too far, maybe too wide. Out of bounds, incomplete.
So, of course, you prefer to connect on that throw, but think about it like this, Mike. The more they continue to test this defense downfield, the more it's going to open up some of those shorter passes underneath.
Ninth play of this opening drive, trying to keep it going here on third down. Out wide, that's Robinson. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter. Or after this, you are watching the NFL on EA Sports. What will the second quarter have in store? Greg and I back in Atlanta after this. Nick Folk now on with the field goal unit. This from 40 yards out. Folk's kick is good. And the Falcons will take a 3-0 lead.
And I think this is going to end up being considered a successful drive, Mike. I think obviously you would have loved to see them come down and convert and score a touchdown. But at the very least, they needed to come away with 3. They were able to do that and take a lead on that field goal.
And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback. From the 35, it's first and 10. First carry for one of the league's best workhorses, Derrick Henry. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line. So Well, after giving up a field goal to start the game, they come out hot and get a quick first down.
This is a guy who's been doing it at a high level, Mike, for a long time. Not too many running backs finding success in the NFL past the age of 30. That's usually when they kind of ride off into the sunset, but as always, there's the exception to every rule.
And he'll get forward for a couple. It's second down.
2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8 at the Falcons' 46-yard line.
From the gun, Jackson. A throw, left side, caught by Andrews. He's going to be taken down at about the 30. In some rhythm, the drive rolling. Here's another first and 10.
Ravens.
From the shotgun, here's Jackson. Moving outside the pocket, escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. On first and 10, Jackson moving to his left. A throw left side, but it's going to wind up incomplete. Rashad Bateman, the intended target. It's second down.
So you find yourself down here in the red zone. This is where it's critical for the quarterback, Mike, to understand he's only got two options. Put the ball in a spot where your guy can catch it or in a spot where nobody can catch it. Unfortunately for them, this time ends up being the latter.
And he's going to be taken down as we hit the 2-minute warning here in this first half. Third and 7. Jackson moving to his right. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. And he will win the race to the pylon. He's in. Mark Andrews. Touchdown, Ravens. Tyler Loop now for the extra point. And oh, he missed it. Missed the extra point. And this is going to stay a 3-point game. Now, after the touchdown, Loop is back out to kick this one away. On the return, it's Tyler Goodson. Good return here. Brings it up to the 33-yard line.
At their own 33-yard line.
On first and 10, it's Penix. That'll be caught by the running back Robinson. And he is out of bounds all the way down at the 35-yard line. A big play to kick off this drive. 32 yards.
First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Throwing now, Penix on first down. He finds Jahan Dotson. And he's going to be out of bounds down inside the 25-yard line. First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a first down.
At the 23-yard line.
From the gun, here is Penix. Toward the middle of the field that time, but incomplete. Drake London was the intended receiver there. And it'll bring up second down.
And you can see the quarterback, he's looking up at the Jumbotron after that throw, Mike. He knows he just got away with one, and he's thinking, all right, what do I got to do to make an adjustment that it's not so close the next time?
Trying to push his way to the line of scrimmage. He's not going to get there. Stopped by the defense. That's a loss of a yard.
He sniffed that one out from the jump. I mean, once he diagnosed and knew where the ball was going, he got there in a hurry, and He put an end to that play really before it ever got started.
From the gun, it's Penix. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. And he will easily pick up the first down. They've got first and goal coming up.
Falcons, first down.
They'll run with Robinson to the 5-yard line. Now a timeout, Atlanta. That's their first. Clock will stop with 33 seconds to go until halftime. Another one from the 5, second down and goal. Throwing is Penix. He pulls it in around the 5. And he's in. Bijan Robinson. Touchdown Falcons.
Now remember back, Mike, their first drive, they had to settle for 3. So they definitely didn't want to have to do that again. So really solid drive from start to end, and they're finally able to cap it off with a touchdown.
The veteran Nick Folk here for the extra point. He knocks it through, and the Falcons open the lead to 4. It's 10-6. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line.
The Ravens take over first and 10 at their own 34-yard line.
First down throw for Jackson. That's over the middle to the tight end, Andrews. And he's out of bounds inside the 30. A huge play just before the half. 41 yards.
I don't know if you saw it, Mike, but the coach on the sideline was actually trying to call a timeout before the ball was snapped. I think the offense recognized they had the matchup they wanted defensively and got it off before the coach could get his timeout called. There was confusion on the back end, both pre and post-snap. I think they were able to take advantage of that. Easy pitch and catch, wide open in the middle of the field.
So they come to the line, second down, they need 14 yards. Now, Jackson. Out to his right. He'll let this one go deep. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Has Walker. Touchdown, Baltimore.
You hear coaches, you hear commentators. Everybody talks about that middle 4, Mike, the final 2 minutes of the second quarter and the first 2 minutes of the third quarter. Here they are now. They go down and they steal a late touchdown to end the half. Remember, they're going to get the ball first coming out of the break.
So, final seconds of this first half. Looks like they'll take a lead into the locker room as the kick's away. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30.
At their own 29-yard line.
It's a 3 tight end look as they have it first and 10. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he'll be taken down as time runs out. And we've come to the end of the first half of play. We have hit halftime. Going to take a quick break, come back, second half of action. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. This is still anyone's ball game at this point. The difference is just 2 as we begin quarter number 3. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown. On first down, they'll start the drive with Henry. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line.
It's a gain of 23 yards. First down, Baltimore.
Jackson now to throw on first down. Pressure all around him, and down he goes.
It might have taken longer than they would have liked, but that's the first sack of the game, and it came at the perfect time. This defense desperately has to get off the field, and that play gets them a lot closer to doing so.
Second down, Jackson. That one just too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
So I'm not really sure if it would have mattered, Mike. I don't think they were going to have enough to pick up the first down either way, but at least if that ball's completed, third down's just a little bit more manageable, because now after the incomplete, they find themselves in third and pass.
Third and long for Jackson. The pressure gonna cave in on him. He will go down. So on fourth down, the Ravens send Ryan Eckley on to punt. And we won't see a return here. This is going to be marked down inside the 15.
Their own 12-yard line.
Now the lefty Penix on first down. And he'll be taken down. They get him back at the 5-yard line. That is Trey Hendrickson getting in there to drop him. It'll be a loss of 7 to start this drive. Second and long coming up. Out of the shotgun, it's Penix. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. You do know it'll be third down.
I really like this defensive play call. Knowing the offense is backed up on their own territory, take the fight to them. You know their first order of business is they're just trying to get some breathing room. Don't give it to them. You go attack. It's exactly what they were able to do, and that hit is what ultimately led to that incompletion.
33, and the Falcons first down. First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
A gift, and here comes Robinson. And somehow he's going to get a yard out of this. He fought through that first contact. It'll bring up second down.
A gain of a yard. Brings up second and 9.
Now Penix. The open receiver is Dotson. And it looks like he's going to come up just short of the first down. At about a yard shy of what they needed. They'll have to pick it up on third down. Here's Penix. And that is incomplete. Contact, but no flags. It's going to be fourth down.
But here we find the best laid plans sometimes do go astray. Every offense, Mike, what do they tell us? We want to stay ahead of the chains. We want to stay on schedule. This was a third and very reasonable incomplete on that third down try. Now brings up fourth and short.
no move for the punt team. The offense staying out there for fourth down. That's taken in, and he will have the first down. Needing to make something happen, trailing here in the third quarter, they convert on fourth down. On the handoff, it's Robinson. And he'll maneuver his way down to the 44. Roquan Smith there to bring him down.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
It is 2nd and 6. And we will not get another snap here. That is going to do it for this third quarter of play. From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd and 6. First down. It will be a gain of 8.
Offensively, landing a lot of body blows on this drive, Mike. Just the ability to steadily march the ball downfield and remain so efficient, both run and pass. As they continue to wear this defense out, they have to find a way to end this drive with points. Anything short of that would be a bit of a letdown.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. They'll throw. It's Penix. That one taken in by London. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15.
22 yards. That's another Falcons first down. 1st and 10 at the 13-yard line.
On first down, it's Penix. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up 2nd down.
It's 2nd down.
Targeted Drake London that time. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Back to throw. Here's Penix. Drake London in the end zone. Touchdown. Atlanta. What a game this has been. Back and forth we go, and that fourth quarter score changes the lead one more time.
And we've seen the lead go back and forth, Mike, and now the question is, can they get a stop? Can they find a way defensively to hang on to this lead and get themselves this big win?
Folks, extra point is good. And the Falcons will up the lead to 5.
17. Ravens 12. Nick Folk to kick off.
So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10. They're on the 29-yard line.
From the gun, Jackson. He'll swing this out wide to Henry. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 36-yard line.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd and 3. From the shotgun, here's Jackson. That's to the right side. He's got Andrews. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down. And they will not be able to get another play off, and we have reached the 2-minute warning. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. Plenty of time, all 3 timeouts left. It's 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. Right back to Andrews. He's got another one. He's close to a first down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down.
The drag route is such a good way to get the ball early into the hands of your tight end and take some pressure off the quarterback and give him an easy completion. The size and the athleticism allows them to try to pick up more yards, but do it after the catch.
Again, it's Jackson. A pass pulled in by Henry. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. That's the second time they found him on this drive, and this one's good for 24 yards. This is 1st and 10. To the air one more time with Jackson. Oh, and a pressure there. He can't get a throwaway, and he's taken down.
The defensive coaches, they preach all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
Jackson now on 2nd down. That's downfield, and he's got Andrews, his tight end. And this is a touchdown. They were not going to be denied, and they have taken the lead here in the final minute of play.
And what a fitting end to this drive, Mike. It only makes sense that he's the one that gets the ball in the end zone after making a handful of clutch plays prior to the touchdown. That was just a textbook.
And he will get into the end zone. The conversion is good, and the lead is up to 3 here in the 4th quarter.
17.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. That ball going to hop into the end zone. It's a touchback that will come out to the 20-yard line. Here's first down. From the gun, it's Penix. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. Kyle Hamilton, the versatile defender, with the good coverage there.
And at this stage of the game, it's both teams that are really seeing who can make the big play to swing the game in their favor, and this time it's the defense. He's able to get his hands on it. Mike, I think they're lucky he wasn't able to get both hands on it because it could have been even a bigger play.
And work them down up beyond the 30. Now a timeout at Pilot. That's their first. They stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in the game. 2 timeouts, still in their back pocket. It's 1st and 10. From the gun, here is Penix. He fires downfield for Pitts. This one's broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down. As was intended for Kyle Pitts. They'll try again here. It's 2nd and 10. Again, it's Penix. That's caught downfield by Robinson. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. Falcons go ahead and take their 2nd timeout, and they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in the ballgame. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Throwing again, it's Penix. That is incomplete, so the task gets more difficult time for maybe 2 plays. That's it.
So this is where it gets really challenging as an offense. You find yourself trailing late in the game. The defense can play you one-dimensional. They know it's a pass-first situation, so extra defensive backs, the zones and the coverage are a little bit tighter and cloudier, and he's having a hard time finding any open windows downfield.
Penix gonna throw again. Now, deep ball for London. That's caught! And they're gonna be set up now as he's brought down at the 5-yard line. Now there's the timeout signaled with 2 seconds left to go. The field goal unit likely to come on, try to send this one to OT.
I let her get. She wanted, she feel that. Convertible drive feel. 87 the top pill. That. You know what it is. Yeah, yeah. You know what it is.
Here we go. 1st and goal. Here we go. 1 final play. And that's going to be incomplete. The defense holds here in the final minute, and they're going to get out of here with a victory.